played tournaments at the same time. I mean, boys and girls separately, but not in college. This will be a first for us.
I think I'm definitely going to try and, hear what she's doing, try and get the edge and beat her.
It's kind of cool. I mean, our parents are really proud of us because all the work that they put in throughout the years, it's showing, and they're really proud of us.
They loved watching us grow up and playing golf and playing our sports. But now, they get the ease of watching us out here at the same tournament, and they don't have to fly to two different places. So I think they're pretty excited about that.
Their upbringing in golf is kind of interesting because they both were tennis players prior to golf. So their perspective on golf is really from a tennis standpoint.
He actually played high school tennis all 4 years, and he only played golf his last year. So he was more of a tennis player, more competitive of a tennis player.
It's awesome. Really proud of her. She's done such a good job. She's grown up. She was on the fence too. She was golf and soccer growing up, and so it was a little different for her.
I mean, I always followed or tried to follow in his footsteps. He started golfing, so I started golfing, and other sports too. So I always looked up to him more than tried to beat him.
They're just kind of buddies. Alex was the first guy to play golf, and then they played up at Oahu probably since they've been 7 or 8 years old. So I guess Alex probably did play a big part in her becoming a good golfer.
Golf is like his thing. I was just looking at when we were little kids, and his swing was so nice when he was 5 years old. But it's weird, he actually started playing golf left-handed, and now he's right-handed. So at some point he switched, I'm just not sure when.
We actually see each other quite often. I mean, for a 3-hour drive is not that bad. Growing up in Hawaii, it sounded terrible. We have grandparents up in Santa Barbara, and so I can pick her up on the way up to Santa Barbara and be able to have some family time. So it's pretty nice.
I liked being close to him. We're 2 hours away, so I've gotten to go visit him a couple times and hang out down there.
I think one of the biggest things for her though is she's always smiling on the golf course. I've watched her growing up, and she's never upset. She never slams a golf club or anything. She's always smiling and kind of giggling on the golf course, which is, I think, a great attitude.
He's always so calm. He can be having the worst day ever, and you can't tell what he's shooting. So I'd like to be like that eventually.
I think they both have very even-keeled personalities. If Alex is birdieing or bogeying, you'd never know because he's just real even. Alina's the same way. She always is very focused on the golf course.
I like to play professionally. I think that would be really cool to play with Alex on the tour, LPGA while he's on PGA. So next year, or when he graduates, he'll probably try and turn pro. So I'd like to follow in his footsteps.